welcome you to the GEICO State Champions Bowl Series driven by Buick. Here in beautiful Las Vegas for two of the best high school football teams in the country, ready to collide on the biggest stage. The Hawaiian powerhouse St. Louis Crusaders taking on the state champions of Florida, St. Thomas Aquinas. Hey everybody, alongside Craig Hubbard, I'm Jay Alter. These two teams, undefeated state champions. Most head coaches would say, okay guys, great season, we'll see you at spring ball. Not these two teams. They want one last game to prove they're not just the best in their state, they're the best in the entire nation.
Partner, these two cannot be further apart geographically, but their success is built on similar principles. Execution, hard work, and a brotherhood attitude. And those traits have led both to very successful seasons and a state title. But tonight, one of them will taste defeat for the first time this year, while the other will stake their claim to being the best high school team in the country.
Usually when you win a lot of games, yes, coaching is involved, but it's because you got some really good players. And when you take a look at these two teams, we've got some star-studded lineups. These are guys that you will see on Saturday come next fall, college football season, just Wednesday. Look at all the Power 5 school signees from the early national signing period.
Yeah, each take care of the little things, but having great players helps. And you can see 14 prospects signed with Power 5 schools this week. And you look at St. Thomas Aquinas, they're not only known for sending a lot of talent to college, this is one of the high school programs with the most alumni in the NFL as well. There'll be a great group of talent on this field tonight, Jay.
For St. Louis, Hawaii, head coach Cal Lee, he told us this is the first time that his program has played a game off island there in Honolulu since 1999. That's 20 years, and they have a great chance tonight to get a statement win, because on the other sideline, Roger Harriet and St. Thomas Aquinas, they are a perennial power out of South Florida. They continue to crank out Division I talent and win Florida state championships on a regular basis.
Yeah, these are two programs that are just known for being dominant in their regions. It's great to see them come together here and test each other, and both were really up, as we spoke to them, Jay, throughout the week. They were up for this challenge, excited for this opportunity. It's always great when you see the best take on the best.
Absolutely, partner. If you're into USA Today rankings, both of these teams in the top 6, but I think it's more significant that they are both undefeated. One will leave with a win tonight to strengthen that national champion case. The other, the first loss of the season. And we are underway in Las Vegas. It's St. Louis back to receive in white and blue. And we get our first look at the very talented quarterback from Hawaii, Jayden De Laura, the Washington State signee. Mike Leach, obviously a quarterback whisperer. When he goes and recruits a quarterback, you know they're really good in the passing game.
Well, he's getting one that's already pretty accomplished. Over 3,000 yards passing as a senior. He's got that gunslinger mentality in the pocket. A quick release, carries himself with a lot of poise and confidence. He does a great job, Jay, of distributing the football as well. 4 of his receivers this year have at least 40 receptions. He works the entire field.
This Crusaders team from Honolulu has not lost a game since 2016. Their first drive, back to throw immediately. De Laura decides to tuck and run. He lost the football, and St. Thomas Aquinas has it. What a start. Blaine Anderson, the senior safety, fell on it.
Oh, De Laura did the right thing. There was nothing there. The middle of the pocket just opened up, so he's going to go ahead and take off. But you like to see it. He tucks it away, but a nice job of Anderson of just stripping that. Griffin Lampton, the Vanderbilt signee, coming from behind, knocking the football loose.
So Zion Turner in great field position to try and cash in after the first play from scrimmage is a fumble. Escapes the pocket. Turner plants his foot, throws to the end zone. It's caught for a St. Thomas Aquinas touchdown. Antonio Johnson, and just like that, a fumble and a quick strike to open the scoring here in Las Vegas.
Well, you go into that philosophy. If you get a turnover, you go ahead and take your shot. Here they do this. Nice job here from Turner. He's going to get outside the pocket, but he gets his eyes immediately downfield, and he's got his target all alone. Antonio Johnson, easy throw for the young sophomore quarterback.
And you just said it, Craig. Just a sophomore. Boy, he does not look like it. He ran through the state of Florida, engineering this St. Thomas Aquinas team to a state championship, their 11th state title in what is such a competitive state for high school football. And they have come to Las Vegas, shot out of a cannon, first play of the game. You get a fumble, and then the very next play, cash in for a touchdown.
With 16 sacks, they'll have to make sure they account for him, as St. Louis loves to put the football in the air.
Throwing, and it's caught. A great play by St. Louis to just shake off that early fumble. Javante Royal, the Pitt signee, takes it for 14 yards and a first down. Two future Power 5 players on that defensive line. They get into the backfield quickly. De Laura nowhere to go and goes down. Rion Wilmot, the Maryland signee. A big sack on third down and a loss of 5.
Yeah, number 15, Derek Wingo, was in there immediately, ran right by him, but it forced De Laura out of the pocket, and that's where Wilmot's able to get him. You see, not able to hand a sack. You see Wingo flash by you on your screen. Then you're going to see Wilmot come in, and Wingo help clean it up. That's what
the handoff, Anthony Hankerson trying to find a window. It's no surprise that he runs to that right side, takes it for a gain of 5.
A stick by Herbig right there, the big Wisconsin signee.
The island to go play for Wisconsin. It's about an 80-degree temperature difference this time of year. Big hit. Did he hang on? Yes. It goes for a first down, a spectacular catch.
Ethan Corbin he had to just kept backing up, and he worked his way right into the pass. You're going to see a nice job, nice pocket. You see QB bring it, and watch him as he's falling backwards. He puts his hands up good from the senior.
1st and 10. Pressure coming. Turner escapes it, and that should be a flag, and 3 fly in. Wow. A big hit after Turner had run out of bounds.
You can see him working towards the sideline. He's clearly steps out of bounds. He's in the white before he takes that hit.
Turner on the run, pitches out. Hankerson turns upfield looking for a hole, never found it, swallowed up and shoved backwards. Forward progress keeps it as to move the chains on 4th down. Tripped up and taken down.
Guess who created all the problems? It was Herbig. He got in there and really just forced Turner off the spot and blew that play up. We talked about it. His name is going to have to be called a lot tonight, and on that drive, we said his name at least 4 times, and he forced that 4th down turnover.
Offense back out onto the field for St. Louis after this 4th down stop. Nick Herbig got it started. He's been a monster so far tonight. They're in Honolulu since 1999. Offense in good field position. De Laura throwing on 1st down. Completes the pass to Koala Nishigaya.
Nice chance to potentially take a shot here on 2nd and short.
Pressure coming. De Laura gets rid of it quickly down the sideline. Hauled in. Matt Sykes. And St. Louis is in the red zone for the first time tonight.
The UCLA signee, he is a big target, just about 6'4", 207 pounds. And De Laura with a nice pass. Gives his big receiver an opportunity to make the catch.
Put it right on the money for a 30-yard gain.
See, he's got to roll out, just like, watch that, right on a rope. And you see the big receiver just reach up and snag it.
He throws a great ball.
He does. I was watching him down there warming up, and it just jumps out at you.
Aquinas sending 6. De Laura reads it so well to the end zone. It's caught. Roman Wilson. And St. Louis cashes in to make this game nearly even.
Adam and man coverage against a really talented corner, Colby Dempsey, a senior at 7 interceptions this year. Little errant snap there again, does a nice job of getting it. Just put it up there, and you see the Michigan signee go up and get it. I mean, wow, De Laura was impressive on that drive.
3 plays, 56 yards in just 53 seconds, an extra point away from tying this game.
For the extra point.
That drive, a little bit of a glimpse of why Mike Leach would go to the islands to get that quarterback.
And it's blocked. St. Thomas Aquinas, Jaden McBurrows got in there to deny the extra point, so Ron Lee's team will be trailing by 1. They're now signed with Power 5 programs on this St. Thomas Aquinas receiving corps. Turner trying to find one of them.
Guess
Nowhere to breathe. Nick Herbig again, his second sack of this first quarter. Turner into the flat, needing 17. Jaden Henry makes a few men miss, runs into one of his own players. And brought down short of that first down, needed 17, only got 10.
Out there, they were home, beat Bishop Gorman, just
Blocked punt. It's still loose. And it was Nick Herbig again. What a night it has been for the Wisconsin signee. Everything coming up Herbig.
He has just been outstanding and a menace off the edge. His impact has been felt on the defensive side of the ball. Now making the play on special teams. You see him right at the top, that explosive 2 steps. He does an outstanding job, takes it right off the toe.
Short field for Jayden De Laura. Gets rid of it, completes the pass. Koali Nishigaya, his third reception, goes for 4 yards. Looking for back-to-back touchdowns. De Laura throws it quickly. Silva again picks up the first down. Again, Koali Nishigaya comes up with the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, St. Louis. A 7-yard strike, and De Laura put it right on the money for the fellow senior to grab it.
Well, Herbig sets up this drive with the block punt, and then you see him, nice job by Nishigaya adjusting to the football. Diminutive target, only 5'6", 155 pounds. Coach said if he was 3 inches taller, every school would be after him, but Herbig set up that scoring drive with his play on special teams.
The previous extra point was blocked, but sending out the extra point unit again. And this one straight through the uprights. Scored on the first play that this offense snapped. They've had 2 failed drives, so trying to get back into a rhythm here at the end of the first quarter. Right back to Hankerson, blown up in the backfield. Might get back to the line of scrimmage, but Jonathan Alu read it the whole way.
A quick penetration there from the senior defensive tackle.
Jonathan Alu.
You see him right in the middle there on the read. He gives it, and he just busts through there. A left guard.
Herbig showing pressure. He has 2 sacks tonight. Rushing in. Turner has to get rid of it quickly. He does. Completes the pass. Marcus Rosemy. It's a first down. The first reception of the night for the Georgia signee. He's headed to Athens at a gain of 20 to pick up the first down.
Yeah, somebody they've got to get involved. This is their playmaker on offense.
Have to make it to the 22-yard line to move the chains. A delayed draw to Hankerson. Trips, falls forward. He'll be well short of the first down marker.
Already seen him score 1 tonight.
Pressure coming. De Laura steps up. Taken down at the 2-yard line. Derek Wingo, the Florida signee, snaps him up in the backfield.
And Matt's a defender for this Raiders defense that needs to step up in a way that Herbig has for St. Louis. See him working up top. That's an effort sack right there. Secondary.
De Laura does have a quick release. Takes a couple of seconds here. Great pocket. Stands in it, delivers a ball. It's caught. Koali Nishigaya, he needed 12, got 13. It's a first down. Empty backfield, pressure coming. De Laura rolls right, throws, and it's incomplete.
Starting this series with good field position and obviously aided now, partner, from that pass interference.
In the red zone on first down. It's Hankerson again, shoved backward but forward progress.
Try to work it in here. You see Alu, number 93, just part of that pack. You see him just pushing him back, and helmet comes off. Obviously, he's going to have to leave the field now with losing his helmet.
Turner slings it. It's caught. And it's the Georgia signee, Marcus Rosemy, making men miss and dancing into the end zone. A 19-yard touchdown.
A little bit low there from Turner, but on the slant, you're going to see Rosemy. He just cradles it in. And a big target, 6'2", 180 pounds. Able to break some arm tackles and take it in for the opportunity here for the Raiders to take the lead. One of the captains of this team.
The Noah Botsford extra point from going back in front. And it's up and through. Now Marcus Rosemy giving Georgia fans a glimpse of the future, put pen to paper on Wednesday. Just 3 days later here in Las Vegas, finding pay dirt and putting St. Thomas Aquinas back on top. A confident arm that fits head coach Cali's system perfectly. They throw the ball more than 80% of the time. Throwing here on first down. Quick hitter, caught, tripped up. And what a night this is for Lee. I mean, he first comes to St. Louis, he told us in 1971. Left for 34-yard line, the 1st and 10 upcoming midway through the second quarter. De Laura unloads one, beautifully placed right on the money. And once again, Koali Nishigaya comes up with the grab, 17 yards and another first down.
He talked about right over number 13, Colby Dempsey. Look at him, right over. You can see him go up. I mean, outstanding placement.
Only 4 rush though. A pump fake. De Laura steps up, puts it right on the money. Isaac Silva with the reception, and it's good for a first down. Another third down conversion. Jayden De Laura has been money tonight on third down.
Yeah, they get to him, but with a defender, you're gonna see a defender hanging off for him. He's still able to throw it.
Leach's offense taking another shot downfield, and again it's caught. This time Roman Wilson, the Michigan signee. Generating pressure has not been a problem tonight for St. Thomas Aquinas. 5 coming again. De Laura gets rid of it, and it's intercepted. Jaden McBurrows with a big-time takeaway. Read the eyes of De Laura perfectly, and that's a big pick.
6th of the season for McBurrows. They do bring pressure. He's able to rotate away from it, but you can see kind of that confidence in shaking his head. He working, locks in, throws it, and then McBurrows, nice job. He does not see he was able to close, jump right in front of that. Big interception, big turnover for this defense.
Gives the ball back to St. Thomas Aquinas with a little more than 6 minutes to work with in the second quarter. Bouncing off tacklers, Anthony Hankerson somehow stays on his feet and turns it into positive yards. That could have been a loss of 3 or 4. Instead, a gain of 8.
Yeah. See, they're trying to work at the Rosemy here. Oh, he's going to keep it.
Saw a hole, ran right through it, and comfortably runs out of bounds. And you got 2 guys right there that I would run behind. They run to the right side. Great hole to prove the first down. Jaden Henry bulldozing his way for the first down and more. Trying to exploit the ground game right now. Another great hole, and Jaden Henry takes advantage of it again. Runs right through it for a first down. Let's see if it pays dividends. It has so far. A flip, lost the football. Henry hopped onto the 30-yard line. Was not a great toss. A loss of 6. Here's Turner on 3rd and 11. Throws to the end zone, incomplete. Tried to pick out Marcus Rosemy. There's a flag that comes in. Rosemy stays down in the end zone. Brian Cox was in on coverage. Hit.
You're going to see him. He's going to go up. Cox in defense, and this is where he goes. And Latu just coming across, and they inadvertently collide.
Rosemy not in for this play. The Georgia signee, ESPN 300 wide receiver. Trying to do it without him. They go to the ground game. Travis Dixon somehow, some way, extending, muscling his way into the end zone for a St. Thomas Aquinas touchdown.
Really tough running there from the senior. Refused to go down. Just kept moving those legs, driving those knees. See him just on a dive, just getting downhill. Watch him. He's just going to keep turning around, moving, pushing those legs. He's dragging one defender the entire way. Kimoni Latu, just on the previous play, collided with Rosemy. They are not able to bring him down, and Dixon wills his way in for the score.
St. Thomas Aquinas, the lead is 8 with 2:41 to go in this second quarter. Another low snap. De Laura gets rid of it quickly. Right on the money. McKenna Ramos-Camaca comes up with the grab. It's another first down, gain of 21.
And that was another just outstanding pass against cover 2. Just going to hit it right in that window between the corner and the safety. And that ball traveled a long way, but it got there in a hurry. You can see where he gets his confidence as a passer from. Designed run here, and he's got a lot of room, Jay.
Untouched into the end zone, Jayden De Laura.
They don't do it often, but when they do it, making it count.
22-yard run from the Washington State signee, and De Laura brings St. Louis within 2 on the touchdown.
Yeah, they usually do it through the air, but this time taxiing on the runway, he goes ahead and just takes it in. Not afraid to go back to the well.
Trying to tie this game at 21. A reverse in trouble. Roman Wilson trying to make something out of nothing. He lost the football. Play blown dead. So St. Thomas Aquinas preserves that 2-point lead. 14 games, they shut out 7 opponents. So the fact that St. Louis even has 19 is a lot better than a lot of teams in Florida produced this season. Brian Bruton on the return, tiptoeing down the sideline, stays in bounds, cuts upfield. 41-yard return, and with all 3 timeouts, great field.
But when they started that, it was closer to a minute.
7 penalties, 95 yards for St. Louis. That could prove costly. A 1st and 10 for Turner. Back to pass, slings one. It's caught. Does Turner have the arm to get it there is the question. Rolls right, plenty of time, steps into it. Unloads a deep ball back of the end zone. Rosemy caught it. Did he get a foot down? No, they say he was out.
He had the arm a little bit too much on that one.
What a grab by the UGA signee, Marcus Rosemy. Craig, I think he might have actually gotten a foot in. We'll have to take a replay of that. Of course, the call is the final call. We don't have replay in high school football, but for you at home, take a look at this. Rosemy comes down with it. Did he get a foot down? No, right call was made. The right foot might have gotten in, but the left foot was down out of bounds first. Great call by the officiating crew.
Tremendous effort by Rosemy.
And a great first half. Thomas Aquinas starts at the 33-yard line. They go to the ground game. Anthony Hankerson spinning around, nowhere to go. Nick Herbig there again and on the scene.
Setting the edge. He'll drop into coverage, Herbig.
Turner escapes the pressure, surveying the field, tripped up. And again, Taddeo back-to-back takedowns, a loss of 6 this time. Oh, impact plays coming from the key sophomore.
A nice job all around by that defense. Talked about dropping Herbig into coverage, do a nice job not giving anything to the sophomore quarterback, and then there comes the pressure. Ultimately, it would be Taddeo coming up from coverage and making the tackle, forcing the punt.
Trying to convert a 3rd and 10. De Laura got rid of it in the nick of time. Needs to get to the 50. Cut short. Isaac Silva only got 5 yards. Needed 10. And De Laura is down in the backfield.
And Wingo came off the edge.
There's
unblocked.
no flag down.
Well, I mean, it was pretty instantaneous. The Florida signee just came screaming off the edge, unblocked, and just as De Laura threw it, he hit him. You're going to watch him come in right at the top. And actually, you know what? I thought it was more, he actually tried to hold him up.
He did try and hold him up.
Thought it was a little bit closer in real time catching
all throughout this second half. Back to Hankerson, turning on the Jets. Anthony Hankerson, biggest run of the night. He takes it for 26 yards. So a 1st and goal from the 3-yard line.
Dixon's had a big impact on this drive, both as a ball carrier and a lead blocker.
I'd give it right back to him. No, they go to Hankerson. who steamrolls into the end zone, Anthony Hankerson, and it's a touchdown, St. Thomas Aquinas.
Great team effort, great tandem work by those two in the backfield. Hankerson ultimately gets the touchdown in the stat column, but it's really him and Dixon working in combination on that drive. They go to Hankerson, and there's number 17 right out in front. Just give it a little seal, didn't need to do much there. Backfield by committee, and that pays off there on that drive. You know what else that drive did, partner, that we haven't seen much of tonight?
Going off the speed, creating space, goes deep, and it's intercepted. Heaved it downfield. And St. Thomas Aquinas picks it off. Isaiah Taylor, the junior defensive back, went up and brought it down, and that is a crucial pick, second of the night for De Laura.
Well, you see him roll to his left. They're going to force him to his right. And there you see that gunslinger mentality. Maybe there's nothing there. He's going to try to throw it deep. You see, it's actually Taylor that's got the deep part of the field for 29. That's the son of Jason Taylor, the St. Thomas Aquinas defensive line coach, who probably better known as one of the Miami Dolphins. Great. There you see Dad
right there.
He's also his uncle, Zach Thomas, so he's got some pretty good football bloodlines in that family.
What a special moment for Dad, who obviously has so many football achievements of his own, but now to share one with his son on a big stage like this one. Turner staring down Rosemy, throws that way. I don't think he caught it. Marcus Rosemy, they rule it incomplete. It's a fake, and St. Thomas Aquinas, the Darius Freeman, a first down off the fake punt. They take it for 23 yards, and there's a flag at the end of the play. Dixon and Hankerson on each hip of Turner. And Jadion Henry actually back there in the spot of Dixon, his 10th touchdown of the season, and that gives a lot of breathing room for this St. Thomas Aquinas team.
And almost all of their runs have been to the right. They have been working to the right. Instead of Dixon, they're going to give it right to Henry right there on the dive and watch him getting low, able to get through initial contact at the line of scrimmage.
Well, wouldn't you run right? You got two LSU signees with Martinez and Dumervil.
You know what, St. Thomas Aquinas does a nice job. They rotate in several linemen. Those big boys are fresh up front. You'll look at any point, you'll see different combinations amongst that front. But whatever it is, they keep putting some pretty good big boys to that right, and they have certainly found a lot of success running the football that way.
9th play of the drive, likely to be the last of this third quarter. De Laura fires, incomplete. Big hit at the 20-yard line, no flag thrown. Isaac Silva was the intended target. Devin Betty collided with him, but no flag, and that'll do it for this third quarter. Needing to get to that 19-yard line. De Laura, low throw, and that's a turnover on downs. This St. Thomas Aquinas defense pitching a shutout of the second half. They have been terrific. Quarter, it needs to start now. A great hole opening up, running right through it. Mason Taliulu, a big gain of 12 to move the chains. And 3rd and 11 here for Jayden De Laura. The Washington State signee eyeing up his options, throws, picked off for the 3rd time tonight. Landon Greer, the senior safety, read it the whole way. And this St. Thomas Aquinas defense, 4 turnovers tonight, and they're pitching a shutout in this second half.
Yeah, and De Laura, I mean, he'll take some chances, and he just tried to force one in there. Greer is right in position. Watch him just kind of zip it in, and Greer's just going to step right in there. I mean, he just threw into kind of a triangle of defenders, and Greer into position to make the interception. A couple of nice tackles on the previous series. This time.
3rd and 14. Turner to throw, won't get it away. Nick Herbig again, his third sack of the night. The Wisconsin signee has been the player of the game for St. Louis. That time a takedown and a loss of 5.
Well, they took him out of the game by running away from him most of that third quarter, but here looking to throw.
They're in jeopardy of losing the first game the program has suffered since 2016, September of 2016. Big hit there at the 21-yard line.
Loosen St. Thomas Aquinas up defensively, try to open some more windows in the passing game.
De Laura throwing there, squeezing it into Roman Wilson. Past the 40-yard line. I'll tell you what, he just put it right, threaded the needle, and now limping up to the line of scrimmage, De Laura. He didn't have much room here.
Well, there you see that gambler attitude. He throws it in there, and Burrows thought he might have had another interception, tried to step in front of it. Excellent.
De Laura stays in the pocket, delivers a strike. It's caught. Roman Wilson, leaps over defender. Hello. That's a first down and some style points to boot.
Hurdles right over Dempsey. Needs to get out of bounds. Well, goes airborne. Goes low. Whoop, whoop. That's
little Chris Berman whoop for you.
There you go.
There was a flag thrown really late. I mean, could the hurdle be the penalty? I don't think it. Personal foul called against St. Louis. I'm struggling to think of what that could be.
It can be illegal to hurdle. So yeah, that's what they're going to call him. Yeah. Yeah.
So while it was a cool move for the first down, a hurdle is a penalty. And that is back-breaking for St. Louis. You think you have a first down, instead a long third down for De Laura. It'll be well short, needed 17. They go to Nishigaya with his 12th catch. This is 4-down territory, though. So you pick. Surveying the field, gets rid of it before he's hit. It's caught. Isaac Silva, a big 4th down conversion. Finding the senior for a clutch grab to move the chains.
Talking to him yesterday, Silver has the best hands on the team. Works. Silver sits down right in the middle of the field, finds him in a big conversion there. Keep this
second half, trying to keep it that way and close this GEICO Bowl Series win out. De Laura, pressure, taken down. Derek Wingo again, the Florida signee, has been a monster tonight.
That's Bobby Washington.
And it really all comes down to this for St. Louis. Have not lost a game since 2016. The Hawaiian State champs trying to keep this game alive on 4th and 11. The ball's out. St. Thomas Aquinas, doesn't matter who recovers it, it's their ball anyway because it was 4th down, and that will just about do it. The Florida State champs pitching a shutout in this second half. Just a dominant effort to close this game out.
Yeah.
Roger Harriet has done such a good job with this program.
Oh.
Look at what it means to the Florida State champs. A 15-0 record, undefeated. Staking a claim that they are the best high school football team in the entire country tonight.
Coach Harriet, who played high school football at St. Thomas Aquinas, showing he's still got some moves to get away from that Gatorade bath here, a chilly night in Vegas. But certainly an outstanding effort. That defense really rose up. Good job by the offensive line in that backfield, the running backs by committee, getting it done on the ground, and giving Coach Harriet a big hug as he wanted this opportunity to showcase this program and make their claim as the top high school program in the country for this season.
Well, he did that in a big way. When you beat an undefeated state champ, a team that had not lost since 2016, That was an impressive win, a great game between these two proud programs, and a trophy to bring back 2,500 miles to South Florida.
Yeah, and congratulations to GEICO, who's been a great sponsor all year in this bowl series. Paragon, who does an outstanding job of putting this all together, and everybody in the truck and the crew and back at ESPN. It's a team effort as well for us. An exciting 2 days of football. We've seen some outstanding players and names that everybody watching at home will be talking about a year from now.
The stars of tomorrow out tonight in Las Vegas. A glimpse of the future of college football. We've brought you the last 2 days in Las Vegas. For our entire crew, Craig Halbert, I am Jay Alter saying so long from Las Vegas. Coming up next, you got Nevada at St. Mary's. College basketball. Can't wait to get you there. It has been a lot of fun as we say goodbye